and gentlemen, welcome to episode 98. Yes, 98. I hope you've already... Did you buy your lube yet?
Yeah.
Is it, okay, good.
Why do you think I've been gone for 2 weeks?
Oh, it's true. Okay. Welcome back.
He's been on a journey.
Welcome back, Thomas Wolf.
Into the earth.
It's been a couple weeks, but he's back. We are talking about the Go Home Raw. Welcome to the Raw Review. Talking about the Go Home Raw to WWE Payback.
Yeah.
So you can...
Payback.
So you can expect Payback predictions coming later this week. What? You're so shocked. Yeah. What are you doing?
I'm trying to give you a hat.
Let's talk about the matches, shall we?
Yeah, what happened?
We had AJ Styles defeat Sheamus.
Yay!
Good. We had Gallows and Anderson defeat the Usos.
Sure.
Also good.
We had Sami Zayn defeat Rusev.
Cool.
Apollo Crews defeated Stardust.
Alright.
Natalya defeated Emma.
Cool.
Damien Sandow defeated Baron Corbin, and I'm sticking to that story. And Roman Reigns defeated Alberto Del Rio.
It's off to such a good start.
Yeah.
Okay, so we had... Okay, we'll talk about the opening segment, which was Shane and Stephanie complaining about
Each other.
each other and trying to decide who is running Raw. But ultimately, we had Shane kicking Stephanie out because he was in charge of Raw.
Yeah, and she kicked the security guard.
She
She slapped him
booped the
and
security
then
guard on
she
the
kicked
nose
him in the
really
face.
fucking hard.
Yeah, and then she kicked him in the face like twice.
Did she kick him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't... Fuck! That guy had a shitty night.
She didn't like that guy.
No,
Apparently not.
He touched her arm.
Oh yeah. I was
After
like,
she
yeah,
specifically said, "Don't touch me."
after she says, okay. Well, bro.
I think it'd be funny if Triple H just came out and pedigreed the fucker. Don't touch me.
So anyway,
Behold
now-
the king.
Now we know that at Payback, Vince is going to decide which of his children is running Raw.
Yeah.
Swerve Hornswoggle.
I'm hoping. That's how I'm hoping.
The illegitimate child. Other Swerve. It's going to be Vince Russo.
Gross. Do not say that.
But it's just Vince McMahon growing a beard. Calling himself Vince Russo.
He's changing his last name.
It's Vince McMahon, Rusev, and the Usos. Together they are Rusev.
And they do some sort of like Voltron body combination thing.
Oh man. Well, speaking of Rusev, Sami Zayn versus Rusev was an interesting matchup
Yeah.
to say the least.
It's good though.
Yeah. No, they played.
It might have been the best match of the night.
Yeah, they played off of each other really well. Sami Zayn getting the win after Rusev tried to go for the accolade, and he got it backed through on the accolade, not allowing him to let him cinch it in. Beat him with a roll up.
Yeah.
And then as he's making his way up the ramp, he gets Lana throwing her shoes at him.
Lana doesn't like roll-up victories either.
No, Lana gets real mad.
She
And then
didn't care that Rusev lost.
She's
why
over
did it
it.
have to be a roll up? And then Sami Zayn got attacked by Kevin Owens on stage, setting up more tension, as if we needed more tension for their match at Payback on Sunday.
I don't think it was... I mean, it was probably too set up tension, but I also think it's just... That's what Owens does.
True.
He attacks Sami Zayn on the
It
ramp.
would have been weird if he didn't attack Sami Zayn.
I was actually
Especially
expecting
on the ramp.
I was expecting Kevin Owens to have a match later in the show,
Yeah.
and then have Sami Zayn maybe a commentary, and then have some sort of altercation on the outside.
Yeah.
But hey, you know what?
They did that last week with Dolph Ziggler and Baron Corbin.
Oh, you're right.
When's that ever stopped them?
Speaking of, let's talk about that. Damien Sandow was on Raw for a second, was gonna face Baron Corbin.
And Damien
Dolph-
Sandow
Dolph-
is the smartest man in wrestling, because he knew what was going to happen.
Yeah, he's like, I don't really want to face Baron Corbin, so
But I'll take the easy payday.
yeah. So Dolph Ziggler attacked Baron Corbin during his entrance as Baron.
My theory is Dolph wasn't even scheduled to be on Raw, and Damien Sandow, being the smart guy, says, "How do I get out of this match? I'm in this match with the new guy, Baron Corbin. He's big. He beats everybody up. He's gonna kill me. What if I call Dolph? It's like,
This could work.
hey Dolph, that Baron Corbin guy you don't like? I got a match with him in 20 minutes. He says he fucked your mom."
And it worked.
Yeah, he was mad.
Yeah, Dolph Ziggler beat the shit out of him,
He somehow
Corbin ran away.
simultaneously attacked Corbin and the cameraman.
Yeah, no, the cameraman like tumbled down the ramp
almost threw them both off the ramp at the same time.
And then Baron Corbin ran away, and then Damien Sandow disappeared. So we don't know where Damien
went and went home.
He went back to up down down. All right. So yeah, we had Renee interview Apollo Crews. Asking him about his quick jump up to the main roster. He gets interrupted by his upcoming opponent Stardust, and Apollo makes the first mistake by calling him Cody, and then saying that I worked with your dad, and your dad actually named me Apollo.
Yeah.
Which was perfect because then we had the Apollo amongst the stars, blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah.
I did notice at
Hotel
no
Transylvania
point
reference.
did Stardust deny being Cody Rhodes this time.
Yeah.
True. I think it's.
I think they're starting to blur the lines a little bit.
I think Cody's making a comeback.
I
But
don't know.
I don't call it.
I saw on the Edge and Christian show.
They're two completely different
Yeah.
people.
Because they were interrogating Stardust about it, and then
Cody
Cody
Rhodes.
was there,
They
like,
came and they cut the scene.
yeah, he was directing the scene.
True, but on Edge and Christian, the gobbledygooker laughs like the $1 Million Man.
Well, I'm pretty sure it is the $1 Million Man.
That was a whole web of conspiracies that day.
But it's
Could've
also
been-
CM Punk.
Everyone's CM Punk.
Edge and Christian confused me. But Apollo Crews versus Stardust was another good match. I wish they would have gotten a little bit more time. They played.
Gobbledygooker laughs like $1 Million Man, confirming that CM Punk will be back at SummerSlam.
Oh shit! I'm wearing CM Punk right now.
Confirmed.
Oh my god!
CM
what
Punk
if-
back.
what if that's the swerve?
confirmed? CM Punk back on Raw last night.
What if that's
on the
the
Raw
swerve?
review.
It's not that Gallows and Anderson are there to bring back the Bullet Club.
Straight Edge Society.
Anderson is taking Mercury's spot. But Apollo
Somebody's
Crews
gotta do it.
ends up picking up the win over Stardust with the Crews Missile. I'm going to continue calling it that because Kevin Hawk wants it. I'd like to see more between the two of them. They have good chemistry together. What the hell? My phone just tried to open up Twitter. Moving on. We had Natalya versus Emma. We had Charlotte at commentary.
Yeah, another match that was
Check
too
out
short.
Emma's Instagram. Just saying.
Yeah.
She had best picture of the week.
Yeah. It was another good short match. Yeah. Natalya picking up the win with the sharpshooter.
Just to give her a little extra momentum going into the match.
Yes. And Charlotte hiding behind Ric Flair.
That's funny.
And Ric Flair, did Ric Flair get hit with a brick? Because he's got bruises and stuff on his face.
Old people get bruised a lot.
Well, he's not that old.
Yeah,
though.
he is though.
Not old enough to be just having random bruises on his face.
Very old.
In wrestling years, maybe.
Even being
Wrestlers.
old.
it's true. He's. How old is he? Can we confirm this?
Well, look it up. Look it up. I'll continue on here.
We're professionals.
Yeah.
Look at our phones while we're filming.
Hey, I'm looking at my phone because I got
I'm
stuff
just
here.
saying.
Okay, let's talk about a couple little talk segments before we get into the big overarching storyline. Dean Ambrose came out not for the Ambrose Asylum, but to call out Chris Jericho for being a douchebag and attacking him from behind. And Jericho came out and was like, "Oh, how dare you call me out?" And blah blah blah. Do you know who I am?
Stupid idiot.
Yeah.
Stupid idiot.
I don't say.
Stupid idiot.
I don't say I'm the best in the world. I am the best in the world, which is saying it.
Yes.
And he goes.
He doesn't know how that works.
He goes. And then it got real weird. We know how Jericho tends to make things really weird. You know, the whole thinking about AJ all the time.
I made it weird.
Well,
Let's be honest.
I was gonna blame it on Jericho. He told.
It was my joke.
He told Ambrose to get down on his knees, and then Thomas thought it was going one way, but it was actually to kiss his feet. But
no, first it was make you get down on your knees
and say you're sorry.
Yeah.
And it was like, no, get down there and kiss my feet,
And kiss my anus,
kiss my $1,500 shoes. which, good lord.
Yeah. Too much.
And then he was like, no, I just want
It's like
you.
that one Rock's $700 shirt or something.
Yeah, he's like, no, I just want you to say you're sorry.
It's a 1999 reference.
And so Dean Ambrose starts saying, he's like, you know what? I am sorry, Chris. I'm sorry that you paid so much money for those ugly ass shoes. And then he apologized for a couple of things, and then he didn't apologize for punching Jericho in the face.
Yeah, and so this is a thing that I didn't get to talk about because I haven't been here for a while.
Yeah.
I didn't so much like the Ambrose Asylum last week on Raw. Because I don't like Dean Ambrose coming out and being the funny guy for the sake of, hey, I'm here to be funny and to make the fans laugh. I like him coming out and making jokes specifically to piss someone off.
Okay.
Like,
well, he did.
well, yeah.
Kinda.
So the first time he did Ambrose Asylum, it was specifically to bother Jericho.
Right.
And that was good. Second time he did it, he opened with his little trying to do a monologue thing, and it seemed more like, this is a segment I'm doing now. This week he brought it back to, yeah, I'm gonna be funny, but just because it pisses you off specifically.
Ric Flair is 67, by the way.
Yeah, that's old.
Vince McMahon ain't showing up with random bruises on his faces. On his faces. On any of his faces.
That's because Vince doesn't show up nearly as often as Ric Flair does.
Yeah, Vince waits till the bruises go away.
Anyway.
Vince doesn't get physically abused by his
Anyway, Jericho and Ambrose end up fighting to the outside, and then Jericho does the devastating submission on the announce table.
Yeah.
Which Ambrose was the one that
He's got a girlfriend with an ugly, cute dog
You know,
to think about.
I know exactly
Asshole.
how Jericho could make the walls of Jericho on the announce table seem to really matter. If he just started stomping on the table, threatening to break it.
while they're in the walls,
Yeah.
Like, what if he turned over and then just sat down hard enough to break the table?
oh god, he'd kill people.
He'd break their spine.
He would kill so
I'm
many
just saying,
people.
if he just had the walls on and started stomping, the threat of the table breaking from his stomp would, it would add another layer.
That's terrible. That's a
What if he
don't give him ideas.
What if he took the monitor out and when he turned them over, he put their face in the monitor hole?
Oh, that would fucking hurt. Good lord.
Ah! I'm gonna put you in the walls of Jericho and nobody can see your face. Double whammy.
Alright, one more talk segment before we get to the big storyline. We had The Miz come out and talk about how he's awesome as an Intercontinental Champion and how we should be thankful that he's the Intercontinental Champion. Then Cesaro came out and said, fuck you.
Yeah, basically.
And then they quoted movies at each other.
Yeah, basically.
And then The Miz and Maurice were going to walk away, and Maurice got out of the ring, and then Miz decided to try to attack Cesaro, and Cesaro hit him with Swiss Death.
Yeah.
And they tried to spin him, and Maurice wouldn't let him.
Basically.
Gotta say.
Maurice.
Damn. Damn.
I'm not putting those pictures up again.
No, I would put up different ones.
And
original.
So yeah,
the same ones.
building up more tension for the Intercontinental title match. That is on Sunday.
Now
Now,
about the other segment, the New Day Vaudevillains,
Oh, yeah.
Enzo Cass.
That was a good segment.
oh yeah,
Three teams verbally sparred.
this the funniest
Then
part.
the New Day danced while Enzo and Cass tried to have a stare down with the Vaudevillains.
That was the best part. Is that Enzo, Cass, and the Vaudevillains are all really intense. They're ready for this match, but the New Day's music is playing, and the New Day is dancing and playing a trombone right in the middle of their just intense.
I think
stare
Cass had
down.
a hard time not breaking.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like Enzo and the Vaudevillains were very intense. Cass has to really purse his lips to make sure that he stays.
It's because Cass, out of all of them, Cass is the least naturally funny. So I think funny things throw him off more.
It's like me.
So it's Enzo's used to saying goofy shit, so goofy shit doesn't faze him.
Yeah.
I mean, goofy shit can't faze somebody with hair like that.
Well, I also want to point out that Cass was standing between Enzo and the New Day,
Yeah.
so he just might not have had as good of a view.
Yeah, and Enzo couldn't see what the New Day were doing, and Cass is just like, don't laugh, they're right there, don't laugh, and it's, yeah. No, it was funny.
Soft.
Oh,
That's
right.
how he thinks Xavier Woods' hair feels.
How does it feel?
Soft.
All right, the overarching storyline of the night began when AJ Styles went against Sheamus.
He went against Shamu.
He beat Sheamus.
Sheamus, looking like a goddamn fucking spotlight.
With a fuck all beard.
The fuck all beard. Spotlight.
Yeah.
It looked like fucking Raiden's eyes.
Yeah, no,
He definitely didn't look like a good wrestler.
Jesus. AJ
Or a good Ninja Turtle villain.
AJ picking up the win after Sheamus went for the big boot over the ropes, which was stupid. Got his leg caught up. AJ attacked the knee a couple times, hung it up, which made him back roll. Hit the Styles crash. Styles picks up the win, and we find out that Gallows and Anderson were behind it the whole time because they come out and they congratulate AJ for winning the match.
They're in cahoots.
Totally, totally out there to try and help AJ win.
Because they stepped to the top of the ramp after AJ's match, and AJ noticed them.
Yes.
They are clearly working together.
And Roman was watching the match in the back, and the Usos are like, hey, man, we're here to help.
All three of them are signed to WWE. Clearly, they're working together.
Yes. Usos are like, bro, we're here to help.
Literally.
He's like, no, I don't need help. And they're like, yeah, we know, it's one versus all. But sometimes the one needs the help from the all.
Yeah.
That's not how that works. Because that would mean...
He sounded kind of ignorant.
that would mean that the Bullet Club would help Roman Reigns beat the Bullet Club.
Yeah.
It doesn't work that way.
Ironically, though, if my prediction is correct, then they might end up helping Roman Reigns beat the Bullet Club, because I still think that Gallows and Anderson are going to turn on AJ.
Yeah.
Save that for the predictions.
I'm just saying that's going to happen at Payback. But
Predicts.
We had Gallows and Anderson prior to their match against the Usos leave the locker room of AJ Styles.
yeah.
So they're definitely in cahoots now.
Because
They're in Cahoots, they're in Cahoots.
you know, here's
They're
the
in
thing.
Hooters.
They're in Lucas Calhoun.
Here's the thing. JBL, it's like, oh, clearly they're in cahoots.
I think JBL and the King are in Cahoots.
Using JBL's...
For what?
Framing AJ Styles.
Oh.
JBL is the same guy who when Sting showed up on Raw, on the Titantron, his reaction wasn't, oh my god, it's Sting. He's like, that's not Sting, that's a picture of Sting, before Sting came out. This is the same man who saw them walking out from a door that said AJ Styles, and he's like, that's proof.
It's also a man who stripped down to his underwear and wrestled the blow-up doll of a dinosaur on a SmackDown
In Japan!
in Japan.
Where the Bullet Club's from.
CM Punk to
Proof.
return at SummerSlam.
Confirmed.
CM Punk is Godzilla.
Oh my god.
Slash the Bunny, slash Gobbledygook, slash The Rock, slash $1 Million.
Oh, this is too much. This is way more entertaining than Raw was. Gallows and Anderson beat the Usos. Jay was
Some of the
moron.
match was in slow motion.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was neat.
Yeah, it was like perfect timing for it to be in slow motion too.
Not for you guys probably, but
No,
for us
it
watching
was-
on the computer.
Only for us.
We're special, damn
But
it.
Jay, again, with the bad shoulder, decides he's going to dive. Why?
Yeah, so you mentioned the bad shoulder, which was the thing I was thinking in this match. I don't typically like Uso matches that much. They're exciting and fun to watch, but there's no logic to them. There's no story to them. They're just big, fun, fast-paced matches that gets boring and repetitive. I loved this match though because there was a clear story being told here.
Yeah, Jay's been playing up. I mean, that's the injury that kept him out for so long, and so now
That's the injury that hindered him at WrestleMania Last year.
Yeah, and so now that the Bullet Club actually attacked that shoulder when they debuted, they're sticking with that story, which gives the Usos an extra added handicap.
Yeah.
As far as their match goes, and the match was great, but then Jay decides to dive. Stupid idea. He ends up getting taken out and dumped into the crowd, which leaves Jimmy all by himself. He gets hit with the Magic Killer, and Gallows and Anderson pick up the win. And then
How about that?
Jay makes his way back into the ring, and the Bullet Club starts beating the Usos down. And then Roman comes out and beats the crap out of Gallows and Anderson, thus saving the Usos.
And proving that they're in cahoots with AJ Styles.
Well, then Renee interviewed AJ Styles, which was interrupted by Gallows and Anderson, saying that the only reason they're out there is to make sure it's a fair fight, because you know that the Usos and Roman Reigns
are in cahoots.
They would do anything to help Roman Reigns retain the WWE title.
I love that, because the Usos have been so heavily involved in Roman Reigns' WWE career so far.
That's what I'm saying, is it wasn't Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. It was Jimmy Uso was wrestling Triple H. It was to make sure that Roman Reigns could continue to defend the championship. He's like, no, you're too beat up, man. Let me do it.
Yeah, Jay was the one that was eliminated in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Roman doesn't even do pay-per-views. Roman Reigns legitimately only wrestles at WrestleMania.
Yeah, only WrestleMania.
On Raw, against Del Rio was Undertaker.
Who is Undertaker?
Spray tan.
Well, then the Undertaker defeated Alberto Del Rio in our main event.
With a spear.
Yeah. And then
Like
gets attacked by Gallows and Anderson. And then he fights off Gallows and Anderson because AJ comes out and tells them, hey, you don't do that, don't do that. Then AJ gets punched in the face by Roman Reigns.
Superman punched.
And so then Gallows and Anderson attack Roman Reigns again, and Roman Reigns fights them off, only for AJ to punch Roman Reigns in the face.
Proving
that Roman Reigns and the Usos are in cahoots, and they're gonna...
AJ Anderson, Gallows are in cahoots. Goldust and R-Truth are now in cahoots.
With Fandango.
Eh.
Golden Truth Dongo. Good lord.
Raw was a thing that definitely happened.
This was a fun Raw review.
I want to be in cahoots with Maurice and Emma and Lana.
Your wife is behind you.
No, I'm already in cahoots with her.
I'm always in her cahoots.
All sorts of cahooting. There's a lot of cahoots.
Good night. Thanks for watching. I'm sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Do those things.
Share the video. Comment what your favorite part of this. Who do you think is in cahoots? Post down in the comments.
Yeah.
When do you
Little
think?
Jimmy.
When do you think CM Punk is going to make his return? Also, click all the links down in the description. They'll take you to all the different social medias that we have. You'll get updates to videos. You'll get pictures on the Instagram. All kinds of stuff down in those links. And also, for other videos, check out that playlist that's over on the other side of King Hawk. Because that'll have all the videos that'll come out this week. We got all of our regular reviews coming out this week. Plus, we have predictions for Payback, which is on Sunday. That'll be released on Saturday, 24 hours prior to the show. So be sure to comment on that video who you think is going to win a Payback.
And we're definitely not recording it next.
No.
After this video.
Not at all. And if
Ignore the shirts in case they're the same. They won't
I
be.
don't have a lot of wrestling shirts, okay?
I do, I just choose to sit in the same one for a week.
That's why he doesn't have a girlfriend.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you whatever video you decide to watch next. Why are you gonna make it all depressing?
Well, why don't you change your shirt?
What?
It's okay. Because fuck The Miz.
But Maurice fucks the Miz.
Damn, why do you have to bring up something that's good about The Miz? Like, I want everything about Miz's life to be depressing.
Miz gonna lose to Cesaro.
I hope.
Bye.